Damian, how would you assess the play of the starters tonight? You guys go down first quarter, you go down again in the third quarter.
We just didn't play well. I think it's our job to start the game right and start the second half right. And we dug ourselves a hole to start the game. We fight back, tie the game up at halftime, and then have a start like that in the third quarter again where we dig a hole. You just can't expect to win games like that. And that's it's unacceptable on our behalf. We got to be better than that. We start games for a reason. We're the guys that should be performing the best. We should be lifting the team up and not weighing the team down, which is what we did, in the first and third quarter tonight. So we struggled. We just didn't play well enough. We let them be more physical than us. They played more aggressive than us, and this was a result of that. So we just can't let that happen.
Chauncey said that you guys have kind of been in a funk. I mean, have you felt like it's just hard to get in a rhythm offensively last week?
We have been in a funk. I think it's, when you're not making shots as a team, it can be disruptive. You know what I mean? It's you making shots. It's like everything is flowing. The ball is moving around. But when you start to miss as a team, the ball might stick a little bit more. It just kind of takes away your rhythm, and I think that's where we've been. We've defended pretty solid. Even tonight, it felt like, man, we need to get a stop, and they only had 109. But our issue has been scoring the ball, and, we've definitely been in the funk. Our rhythm, the turnovers, just, valuing possessions more, our execution, our pace, is things that we could be doing better to create, more rhythm for ourselves offensively that we just not doing consistent enough to have a consistent offense. And in this league, it's hard to be good defensively, and it's also hard to be good offensively. And I think right now we just struggling being consistent. And we in a ditch right now as far as that, and it's it's where you got to be mentally tough. You know what I mean? You got to be able to not like these moments, but you got to be able to deal with them. You know what I'm saying? And just keep pushing forward. And I think that's a big thing for our team right now is to not let it take us out. We got to just keep fighting. And understand there's a lot of teams that are in the same space right now. There's a lot of 20 and 21, 21 and 20. We all kind of in a bunch, and we're not taking advantage of that opportunity that we have, but we also not, we're not down and out like it feels. So we just got to keep fighting.
How do you assess kind of your this group's ability to kind of, like you said, sort of stick out those, these kind of rough patches like the one that you're in now? Like when a team goes through a little skid like this, they could either stay together or they could,
It can make you or it can break you.
Yeah, so
that's the way it goes.
Where do you think you guys are at right now on that spectrum?
I mean, I think it's new for us as a group. This is our first time going through this as the team that we are. So it's gonna be rough. I mean, it's been rough. You just kind of looking around like, what do we need to do? Everybody's frustrated, and when you don't have a lot of experience together in these moments, it's even more of a question. Like, you looking around, but I'm on a team, so breaking or whatever going that way ain't gonna happen. I can tell y'all that right now. So, I think it's gonna make us better down the line. Just having this experience, and for people that like fans, they want to see us win. What's going on? Why are they doing this? Why are they doing that? And even for you guys, y'all looking at it. Like if we play well, y'all gonna give us credit and say this guy did this guy did that. And when we don't play well, you guys are gonna say, what's going on? This isn't working. They got to do this. They got to do that. And it's our job to just continue to push, and continue to believe. And that's how you get out of it. And then it's gonna come a time where, we're gonna look back on it and be like, we didn't fold, we didn't make excuses. And it's gonna be a brighter day. So that's the way this goes. The people that can handle it that way when it's happening, those are the ones that come out on the other side. But the people that go, up and down with however things are going, those are the ones that usually break, and we don't. That's not an option for us.
James, so often in your career, we're used to late game situations, and and you taking the big shots.
Yeah.
And I think maybe I can count one maybe this year, that situation where you've
Yeah.
taken kind of a big end of the game shot.
Yeah.
Why is that?
You know, I think it's typically there's been more times, you know, in the past where it'll just be like everybody just go flat. You know what I mean? Everybody just back out. You know, just move out the way. And this year, you know, I think down the stretch we're just it's more of an execution style. You know, we're trying to run an action to get a matchup or get some type of movement into, you know, whatever we're going to get instead of just doing it that way. And I think, you know, when you're creating action, you know, sometimes you will get a good shot. You know, we've had success doing that. Like Josh Hart hit a game winner. Jeremy's hit a couple game winners. Ant has hit some big shots. But, you know, I think when you're, as far as a big shot, when you have action going on, it's, you know, teams aren't going to allow me to be the guy. You know what I'm saying? So it's just not, you know, a lot of times they're not going to allow me to be the one to take the shot. And, you know, that doesn't mean we won't get a good shot. It's just, you know, I think that's more of a reason why I haven't just been taking a bunch of them.
And how has that been for you?
I mean, like I said, we've won games like that, and everybody's like, Dame's trusting his teammates. You know what I'm saying? But and I'm like, if we win the game, I'm cool with it. You know, I know that we got guys that are capable of making it. They've shown it. But I think the thing that I could be better about is just down the stretch. You know, I think we're, you know, right now it's like making the right play. You know, and I always make the right play, but I think I got to be better about just taking control of those moments. You know, and not so much, you know, trying to be the hero, but just taking more responsibility, you know, for those moments instead of, you know, just saying, all right, I'm going to make the play. You know, sometimes I'm making the same play with 4 minutes left that I was making in the first quarter, and that's probably not the play I should be making. You know, I probably should be doing what I do. And that's why I say, you know, right now it's a struggle, you know, and we looking around like what's going on. And for me, I'm looking at it like, let me see my minutes. You know, I'm going to look at the stuff that we really don't want to watch, you know, the stuff that's hard to watch. And I'm going to address how I can impose myself better and help the team. And that's what I've been, you know, trying to do. I think tonight, you know, we got in the hit. And those possessions down the stretch, I felt like, you know, I took control of those moments. You know, we cut the game. We get a chance, you know, down 3. And, you know, those are the moments that I'm looking at that I feel like, you know, I got to be better about, you know. So it's not about just a big shot. It's about just closing games out and, you know, imposing my will like I always have. And, you know, going forward, I think that's just, you know, the approach that I got to have, you know, for us to be better in those moments.